I mean...
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JoeBob1232 here with another deck profile of Jordan Vick's Bujin deck. Haven't done a deck of his in a long time. So it'd start out with, obviously, probably 3 Yamato, right?
Yep.
No, we're running 1 Yamato. 1 Yamato. It's so
Definitely broken. 1 Yamato would be so broken.
Dude, it's
3 Yamato, you have to run 3. If you don't run 3, you're probably a bad player.
Shut up.
I could run 2 if I ran 3.
You summon him, and then during the end phase you can add a Bujin, and then send 1 card from your hand to the grave. So
just in case you didn't know what this card did, you know.
So
just in case.
Bad players. Bad players.
3 Crane. I made it at 3 because Bujin Beast Warriors, it doubles your attack. It's basically honest. When Mikazuchi comes out, it's another target you can just target with this. So.
Thank God they hit Tenki. They're probably gonna hit Tenki again.
They better.
2 Turtle. I find Turtle at 2 to be more consistent than 3. More because it's always viable. I can always bring it back, you know, with Sword or... when in this deck, I can always choose whether or not to activate Turtle or not. That's why I think Bujins have skills, so you don't always need to banish it whenever, oh, okay, you compulse me. I can let compulse bring back to me or not, so...
Shut up, Abraham!
Bujins take skill because they're controlled.
Yes, they do. 2 Quillen, it's always at 2. 3 is too much. Just it's inconsistent within the deck. It's always like if you draw it at 3, it's bad. 2, you don't really need to pop things, only if you really need to. Like Ophion, for example. So that's what I mainly use it for, or anything that's like a big beater, or anything that's causing me trouble.
Imagine if I cast a spell and trap card while in graveyard.
1 bear. I did it at 2 when I was running Tensu, but it will become at 2 once I get Mikazuchi's. 1 is still fine with me. This helps search out Tenki so I can get Yamato if I don't have it already. 2 Mexis. I upped this to 2. My original build had 1. This is basically a turbo deck. It just draws so much. Helps. And then the one honest, they're all lights, you have to run it. So.
Hey, get on my lights from deck.
I run 1 Bujin Carnation. Never run 2. 2 is a dead draw. You can mainly just get 1 off because when you target Yamato and then you target something that's banished, they stay on the field. They don't die. So, and you can go into Susanoo. And then
when you played me game 2, you could have got like 3 of these off.
No, it's mainly just better at 1. Yeah, you have Yamato and you just control the board again. 3 upstarts. This is basically draw power. It really needed it, and it helps the deck so much. I don't care if you gain 1,000. I have Crane. I can just beat you down again. So this helps draw into Yamatos. 3 duality. I still don't like it at 3, but it has to be played. It helps search out stuff.
What's your secrets?
Yeah.
They're like 30 apiece.
The 1 dress and the 2 lance. Instead of 3 lance, I run not the 3rd lance because dress actually overall is a really great card. If you have Raikou, you have Black Rose or something, dress stops that rather than lance. So it actually helps. It helps me get it off. So.
I'd rather play 3 lances.
I got dress. I'm actually gonna up dress to 2 once I find room for it. The 2 Tenki, it's at 2. I wish it was at 3. This deck would be so powerful it was at 3. If Tenki gets sent to 1, it's going to really hurt Bujins because you're going to really have a hard time searching for that Yamato that you really need. 2 MST, I don't side with, I main 3 because I have the lances to protect my Yamato. I don't really care about back row if I really need to blow up something. Like Skill Drain. And then the 1 Dark Hole. For traps, I run 2 Horn of the Phantom Beast. When Mikazuchi comes out, like I've said before, it has about 13 targets, and this helps get draw power.
Well, you've never said it before on my channel, but you've said it before.
If you watch my video on Shadow Mario 97, I explain this a lot. It's actually a really great card. I don't see a lot main that. 2 Vanities Emptiness. It's a control build, like this friend has said, so...
this guy.
You basically, you discard from your hand, you banish from grave, you barely even send anything to the graveyard because you have continuous traps and continuous spells that just stay on the field, so. I will probably be putting at 1 just to find room for maybe a Kaiser Coliseum or a room for other Bujins. The 1 sword, it's a certain tech. Some people run it, some people don't. I actually like it. It brings back my Crane. If you kill my Yamato because I don't have Turtle, I can bring it back that next turn and just summon it again. 2 Fiendish Chain, negate stuff. 2 Mirror Force. I like this over Deep Prison. Blow up stuff more.
I think I have 1 because of Deep Prison when I play Joe.
1 Bottomless, the 1 Compulse, and the Solemn Warning.
Basically the Holy Trinity.
Yep. For extra deck?
Are you going to show your side deck in this video?
Yes.
Okay.
The 2 Susano, you don't really need around 3. 2's basically Yamato, and
I don't think you'll ever go into 3.
you don't really need to go into 3.
Maybe when Mikazuchi's out.
Maybe like when Arasuda comes out and stuff, yeah, then you could run 3.
Mikazuchi and Arasuda, you'd go into 3 a lot, probably.
I can't wait for Tsukiyomi, it's going to be a broke card.
Tsukiyomi?
Yeah. So
It's probably gonna
Tiger
be.
King, I don't go into this, it's just in the extra deck once I get Mikazuchi's. This helps search out
He
tankies and
played
stuff.
me, he thought he had game. But I had a set
Starleash.
Mirror Force.
Starleash negates opponent's monsters, makes them zeros, their effects are negated, they're all lights, you know, so pretty good.
Well, besides
so
Bear.
also draw power, more draw power. This whole deck's turbo.
Dude, you gotta play this
Constellar
Gate
Omega.
Pony card for more drop power. This one.
Constellar
come
Omega makes things unaffected. If I'm trying to push for something, I try and bait out their stuff. That's
Do you
what I would use
really
it.
play that card?
Uh,
Really?
Okay, so the Sky Pegasus is because I'm poor. I don't have a corn, so I'm going to wait until corn gets reprinted. This will be that for that.
It's a poor man's corn.
Poor man's corn, basically.
I don't have a corn either. But
I
I'm
don't
not
know
gonna
why
play that
you'd
kid.
have to be dissing me,
amazing.
but I have to use it, so.
No, I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying it's a poor man's corn. We're all poor here. Besides
This
him.
card.
Cowboy.
Hey, I'm just gonna yell at this kid. This card is like this. This card is
What?
like this, and chip
You ruined the
in one.
video.
Yeah, I know I'm ruining the video because he yelled at Joe Bob. This card's amazing.
It's bad.
Cowboy, self-explanatory.
I was sorry.
Mace Drug,
This is
don't need to
bitching
explain.
video. I'll read this one.
Masquerade. Once I get Mikazuchi, I have better reason of going into this. Basically, what it does, if people don't know, is during the opponent's battle phase, if they activate a card effect, I can detach the Nixie material to negate
A monster
that
effect.
monster effect and destroy that. Right?
Like
Destroy?
if you're chain against that.
It just negates, okay, and then inflicts 800, and then once per turn, I can send the top card of their deck.
Like if you're
Great.
playing against that ridiculously broken.
This is basically my Shockmaster, but it's also a light target.
Does it
so
take
honest.
3? Let me see it.
Takes
Yeah, it does take
level
3.
force.
Like if you're playing against that Gusto lock, where they attack and then for beats you take the damage, special another one, and then just start spamming the field and attacking with the same monster. Having you take the damage.
I'm gonna send it, Meister.
You actually play that card?
Yep. Poppy.
Do you not? Why don't you play Jum?
I play Gem.
Oh, okay.
Gemini Garnet.
There you go.
Gemini
Semi-Pearl.
Pearl. Utopia, and Augusta Emerald.
Where's that chain? 2 chains.
Chain.
You're a hate rap. You can't
Side
say
deck.
that.
Rune Karma Cut. I actually like this card. I used it against my friend's Tepnuit, and it just hurt him
Other guys.
when he was trying to activate something. So, basically, pay cost discard. So if I have a turtle in hand, I can just discard it straight to
Like,
grave.
I'm
So.
pretty
Return from the different dimension.
I'm
Two
pretty
breakthrough
sure you
skill.
won every
This
card.
is basically my Veilers for sighting in.
Don't you have
So,
Veilers?
I have Veilers, yes, but I don't really need to main them. I don't. My whole deck.
But you
just drop
summon
power.
it with your model on the field that's Phoenix Chain, then you sink it to Catastrophe and poke.
Anyways, 2 Mind Crush gets over things that like Black Wings. Search, discard those colutes and
Every
stuff.
time I played him, game
Pandemics
2
and
and
stuff.
3, he hit 2 Kalutes every time.
Yep.
I was pissed.
1 Dust Tornado for heavy back row. 2 Fossil Dyna. Like I said, the deck doesn't special much.
If I was
So,
playing that deck, I would main
It's also
these.
controlled out, so the Fossil Dyna is it's a perfect tech for the deck.
It's not really a
Imperial
tech.
Iron Wall,
Right.
certain things that are heavy banisher decks, I can slide this in. I don't really need to banish, really, if I need to. So, because I have Cranes, I have other things that have back row, so. One goes in, they're all lights, basically. The Kaiser, I'm going to try
You
and
need
pick up a
to main
second.
this.
And then once I pick up a second, then I'll take out the Vanities and probably main them both, so.
Dude, it's so broke.
The Kaiku, self-explanatory, and the 2 Fencing Fire Ferrets, so good. Destroy something that attacks it, and then destroy the monster and inflict 500 damage. So that's
Is
basically my Bujins.
Is that it?
Yep.
You got any comments on how to play this deck properly?
Don't
Don't be a scrub.
forget
be a
Yamato's
scrub,
effect, because
You
go-
forgot your model's effect.
He never
one day.
did. He just didn't have any targets.
Oh, did you really?
yeah,
Oh.
you sometimes run out of targets quickly because you mill all your.
The deck has a limited amount of resources.
Yeah,
Unlike
but
dragons.
when the new support
Dragons.
comes out, like Centipede, you're gonna have another.
Centipede is
MST,
broke.
so
How many of those are you running?
1.
I've run 2.
And now you guys can see a dual video maybe. Bujins versus whatever deck I'm gonna play.
Okay. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. yugioh 1232 signing out.